Greetings, our dear friends. It's so wonderful to be able to reconnect with you once again. Today, we're going to talk on channeling. Now, of course, we're channeling through David here, David's vehicle here, we are channeling now. And as you know, there are many channelers all around the world in different countries. What we'd like to do is describe the aspects of channeling and its intricacies and the development of the person who is channeling. Now, when looking back over the years of channeling in the early days, especially Morris, Barbanel, or Silver Birch and White Eagle, a lot of those channelers in those days were sent to unconscious states. And that was the way, because the vibrations were a lot slower then, how they were able to come through. And by doing that, then of course, the channeler, well, they called it like trance control in those days, would not know what has been or was said during that session. So they would have to listen afterwards to what had been said. As the years have progressed along, and we are sure you will understand how fast days are nowadays. You know, you're here, there and everywhere. It just goes boom, boom, boom like that. And the vibrations have sped up quite tremendously to what they were. You know, going back in those days there were no computers and technology, etc. like such. And nowadays everything is firing forward. So the vibrations being heightened then has let us do the channeling in a way whereby the channeler his or herself is aware, and I think it could be called conscious channeling now. But that does take quite a long period of years to develop, because David here, David being the channeler, then must basically, his physical mind must be of a beautiful, calm state. Because if thoughts start to come up from David in the physical mind, then it makes it difficult for Urius and the group to manifest through what we want to say. So it's not just a case of, here I am a channeler, in 2 months' time I have accomplished everything. It's a lot more intricate than what you see. Now, in the ways of channeling, you have your 7 major chakra points. A lot of channelers who may dive, if you like, quickly into channeling, start channeling from the solar plexus chakra point. And that's your big powerhouse, as you know, that gives you zoom to get out in the world and do everything that needs to be done for yourself. But through the solar plexus chakra point is quite an easy way to channel. And I think if you look at the different channeling magazines and see who is coming through, you have quite an array of ascended masters and teachers, gurus, etc. like that, that are supposedly coming through in channeling. You know, one should always see and listen to what is being said. For channelers, of course, who are coming through, that's not the channeler like David here, but the ones who are coming through, should be bringing through teachings that can help people transform themselves, move forward in their direction, understand and learn about self-responsibility, and start to have a clearer mind, releasing the stress and the tensions and the worries and the cares and the anxieties that most people have today. So the mind, this is the physical mind of the channeler, when they come to channeling, must be in a beautiful, calm state. It's not a case of David moving out of his body. David sits, if you like, you say, well, Urius, where is David? He is on the right-hand side, just above the head, and listening to what we are saying and not interfering with the physical mind. where we channel from is in the higher regions of the chakra system. Some may call it the Christ consciousness, some may call it the supramind, some may even call it the higher mind. But it is in those regions where there is divine love, there is compassion, there is love and peace and harmony. And by becoming in those regions, this is the channeler, then it makes it far easier for us to channel and to bring through what we want to teach to our beloved ones. So we come through with quite a different array of teachings, and it is through that higher mind that we are able to do that. That's why, as I said before, every channeler or the person coming through should always bring through something that can, bring to this earth a giant step forward, like that. So, remembering too, that each person who is attracted to different channelers, that what the channeler is bringing through will be able to help those persons, those people. So always remember that whatever, because if you think about it, that everyone is on a different level of spiritual advancement. Some people are beautiful people, but they might be quite physical. Others are in a higher dimension or higher region, and they are more in the spiritual inclined. So what we are saying is that every channeler will have people coming to them that they can help, on their pathway back to God beyond creation. All right, like that. So David has been practicing channeling, if you like, for over 35 years. And it has taken, a good 35 years or over 30 years to bring his physical mind into a state of calmness, in a state of relaxation, so that we can come through and give out what we want to give out without any interference coming from his physical mind. All right? And how he has achieved that, of course, we'll discuss in later topics through meditation and many other areas too. So, always listen and read and take out what is the best for you out of that channeling. That is the best way to advance yourself, and if you can do that, then whatever channeler or the messages that come through will be of great beneficial help for mankind. So once again, we do thank you and leave you in God's light and love. Thank you.